Hello everybody, welcome to Day Job. I am your host, Code Marvelous, and we're going to be playing a little bit of that Netrunner today. That's what we're going to be up to. Living our best lives. Hope everybody's having a good week. We're halfway through. So we're playing the same deck from yesterday because I want to see if I can make it work a little bit better. So I think the biggest thing is I need to be less aggressive early and think this more like a mid to late lock deck. Hopefully we'll get an opponent in a second here so we can start playing. I think the biggest thing... Morning, Dagomir. It was wonderful getting to meet you at Worlds. It was great. It looked like you were having a really good time the entire time you were there, so I was really excited to see you. Nope, well, there's it. And I'm really glad that, yeah, you got to come and spend some time and have some fun. Nope. Come on. Where is an opponent? But the waiting is the hardest part. Good morning, Seeds. So I think Freedom's ability to trash anything cannot really be understated. It shores up two of the harder matchups that Anarch has, which is controlling the message and also Argus and Outfit, like those types of Wayland kill decks, because you can just destroy all of the operations that they need to actually do their stuff. Morning, Dazzler. Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna do it like this. I don't like this opening hand. I think we're gonna throw that back because we don't have enough accelerant. I mean, that's certainly some amount of accelerant. Alright, so I think, first things first, we're going to sure gamble. Then we're going to check R&D. So there's an arc lockdown in there, so that's a very good thing to know. So we're not going to use inject. We're going to do another sure gamble, and then we're going to put down Earthrise. Alright, so let's draw once. Let's put down turntable. Let's run R&D once. Yeah, we'll take it. Oh, right, PE. Don't forget about the... Yeah, see, it's very fortunate that we were able to see that card early so that we know now to use injects as hit points, primarily. So there's probably going to be a couple of breach domes, or a breach dome plus that Obokata in there now. Yeah, so we're going to just keep getting ready. I wonder what their play is. I wonder if they're on some sort of like Mwanza grid play. I guess we'll find out, because we haven't seen very much of their game plan thus far. A Shikyu. They might be going for Biotic, Philotic. So we know that's in there, so we can kind of go get that at our leisure, which is fine. Morning, Russell. Voice should be good. You want up? Are you actually gonna stay up this time? There you go, buddy. Morning, Russell. Ah. Ah. Alright, so we have the employee strike ready, which is nice. So we're gonna get ready to use that and go get that Obokata. Now that we've got our primary breakers down, I think next turn we inject, then we go get that. This is really dumb. I really wish we were playing a Shadow Net deck now. Yeah, this is a biotic Philotic deck, if ever I saw one. Yeah, Russell, this is the same deck as yesterday. If we were... It's worth noting that if we were playing my Shaper deck right now, we'd be completely taking this deck to task, because I'd have the ability to turn each one of these fake... each one of these fake agendas into 9 credits. Ugh. I'm just gonna keep hammering while the employee strike is down. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm basically thinking of everything as hit points. Ah, hopefully there's not a Neural EMP in there, because I want that card. We have 8 cards in our score area. Right, let's try to pressure. Here's the Philotic kids. Alright, Biotic there got used on a Brain Trust, so that's very exciting. I know, Russell, I know. You're gonna tell me that I should put down the turntable. We'll get there. That's probably a Mwanza grid. Let's put down turntable and let's go. We're gonna jack out after this. Yeah, this is the seeds. This is the most depressing score area. We just have to try to keep them rezzing ice. I hope they know that they have to trash Sadaka. Okay, I think we just try to win. I don't think that's a Chrysium, so... What do we think that upgrade is? Do we think that upgrade's a Chrysium, or do we think it's a Mwanza grid? My bet is on a Mwanza grid, but it's not unheard of that somebody would play a single Chrysium in this style of deck to try to keep you off of big multi-access to try to close. Maybe Hokusai. But even then, I don't think we super care. We only have to succeed on 2 runs to get in. Yeah, let's do it. So, that's it. Ten items in our score area. Sure, we'll keep this because we can be smart and just do like a couple liberated turns to start the game off. Right, border. You're a good boy. All right. Let's gain a buck. Let's put down liberated and hit it twice. Yeah, I know we want Yusuf here, but not until we're going to start running, because otherwise they're just going to armor all 3 Centrals. Have a great day. Alright, let's draw. Let's drop Yusuf. Money up, baby! The 4 leftover liberated accounts. Next turn, depending on what happens here, we're probably gonna I've had worse and see what we get and go from there. We've got 1 breaker in hand, so that's not insignificant. However, it's worth noting that Jemison decks usually run things like 1 arc lockdown to deal with anti-fast advance tools. Here in Drip City. Yeah, Tagomir, thanks for the game. Do we think that's like a snare? It's probably just like a Rashida, right? Let's check that click one. Yeah, we just get rid of that. All right, let's draw once. Stim hacks are good to have. Let's draw again. Let's gamble Shirley and discard the MK Ultra. Yeah, I'm planning to put down the strike next turn. That's another hostile. Okay. Let's draw once. Let's draw a second time. Let's put down that. And let's put down that. If they have the hostile in hand, it's just going to go bye-bye, but there's not a ton we can do about that. We're also going to have to get Turntable down for MU purposes very shortly. Yeah, they immediately want to clear that strike. Alright, so let's draw. Man, we need access to Black Orchestra. Let's run Archives. I could have put down a sucker there. Probably should have. Maybe a Whoredom? Mas Vingo. Okay, so let's put that down, and then let's Dirty Laundry Archives. And we live in Drip City. Yeah. Wow. You're going to be pouring a lot of money into this. If you want to have the remotest chance of landing this thing. I guess they're just trying to either get me to spend a whole bunch of money or a whole turn. Trace 14. I'll pay that to not lose the turn. Because we're going to drip for 6. Alright, so let's get the table down. We're going to check HQ first. Could be an armed intimidation. Go check over here. This is probably a Hordem. Unless this is like some sort of weird all-barrier deck. No, okay. Junebug. Nice, they were going to try to slow roll it. Turntables such a great... Uh-oh. Trying again for the hard-hitting news. Yeah, we'll just pay through that. Thank you. Alright, let's draw. Let's draw again. Let's hit R&D. Second to last click. See if we can either just farm some canners or force another ice res. Hopefully my voice is coming through a little bit better. I fixed the gain, so you should be able to hear me a bit better now. Let's go back in. You live for, as freedom, these types of turns where you can just get like unfettered access to a central. Now they might already have another hedge in their hand, but I took the risk there that by doing that we'd get rid of their ability to bounce up to 9 credits, which it looks like we did, so that's very exciting. Alright, let's inject. Something got flopped. Let's gamble Shirley, and then let's go R&D. This one bad pub that they gave us early is going to be very impactful on this game. Yeah, Corporate Town. Please get rid of that. There's the Hordem. Alright, so if they're holding another agenda, they can potentially start rushing. So we're going to hit the inject next turn, see if we can get Black Orchestra into the trash. Now, depending on what they do, since we're holding the indexing, we could also potentially fork them. Yeah, they're going to jam the Hordem down. Alright, let's inject. Okay, it's in the bin now. Let's just keep the hammer driving. No, I would not like to exchange that, thank you. Now this falsified credentials is going to be great because since we know that they're on advanceable traps now, being able to check a card that they install advance before we run it is going to be really helpful in maintaining our tempo and making sure that we don't lose cards. I think now we can safely index. Alright, so first things first, let's say agenda. Okay, so we should go get that. So, well, let's go get it. That doesn't feel great, but it's not the worst. Let's hit R&D. Then hit one of those. So I'd say we have pretty strong control of this game now, especially now with the turning wheel down. I think next turn we'll draw one, and then we'll index. It's really unfortunate when people play these style of Wayland decks against Freedom, because they're hoping that these big barriers with lots of subroutines or ice strength will tax out Shapers and Anarchs somewhat, but he just really ignores the tax of those barriers entirely. Alright, so we are talking about an Armed Intimidation style deck, but it does not matter because the game is over. So let's go back in. If you're gonna res that ice, the time is now. Good game. Trying to do a lot more talking through of what I'm doing, so hopefully that's coming through on today's stream. Which also helps keep me from making mistakes, because the more I have to explain what I'm doing, the more I realize when I'm doing the wrong thing. Alright, so we're up against the outfit. It's going to be super important that we're careful. I'd like more money to be in this deck. Okay, well, sometimes you get burned. Who made the art for Yusuf? Alright, let's inject. Let's hit R&D. That's not what I wanted to see at all. Alexander Ichev. Illichev, that's the name. Nope, I can't find it. Okay. Well, we didn't die. Alright, let's draw. Yeah, I think we gotta play it a little bit safe here. We gotta get a big source of money. I'd like to either pull a Liberated or get one with Inject next turn so I can start moneying up. Because then we can more safely run the hands to try to clear out the economic warfares. Yeah, I was trying to find a piece of the Yusuf art to use as the background. Okay, so We kind of fished what I wanted, so let's just keep getting stuff ready. Got 2 breakers in the bin now. Now here's always my question. Do I get rid of that illegal arms factory even though trashing it gives them money? We have a stim hack, so we could potentially contest what is surely an Atlas. The sentries that this thing plays are archers and data ravens, so I feel like we go for it here. We're already here. We'll pay. Okay, we lost the turntable, which sucks. I know, but getting that early Atlas as opposed to them getting it is a huge deal. Here it comes. We need money. Yeah, we desperately need money. Otherwise, we're going to be in really bad shape. I might just money up and try to go for an indexing. But the likelihood that we'll hit enough to win in one indexing is very low. Best defense, huh? We also really need a turntable. But overall, I'm feeling a lot better about playing this deck today. Not just because we're winning. Alright, we're gonna start hammering centrals. Right, Russell? Hammer the centrals. We gotta go for it. All day, every day. Set HQ. So running HQ is now free for us. Oh my god, do I exchange this for the Atlas? Oh no, we keep it because I could just win now. Alright. We just stim hack in there, right? I'm pretty sure that's just game, right? Because we just stim hack in. Those are some really good games. I'm just trying to be smarter about how I play. Less aggro. Alright, everybody. Thank you very much for taking time out of your day. I know you're all very busy Netrunner humans, so I really appreciate everybody spending time with me. If you'd like to support the channel, please consider either becoming a patron or subscribing on Twitch. And until I see all of you beautiful humans again, always be running.